Welcome to another episode of Quietly Influential Leadership Lessons for Introverts. I'm Guin White, your host on this journey of introspection, growth, and leadership. This podcast is a sanctuary for introverted leaders who, like a lighthouse, guide with silent strength amidst the roaring tides of the business world. Today, we're diving into a topic that honestly used to feel like walking through a minefield in my own leadership journey: personal branding. The concept evokes visions of relentless self-promotion and ceaseless buzz of activities, things that didn't naturally align with my quieter, reflective nature. But along the way, something shifted, and that's what I want to share with you today. I remember sitting in a crowded conference room, surrounded by voices that seemed so confident, so sure of their message. And there I was, wondering how my quieter voice, my quieter insights, could ever ripple through the noise. It was a pivotal moment in my quest for visibility and influence. But it was from this very place of uncertainty, a realization dawned on me. The qualities that made me feel out of place in that room were the very attributes that could carve out my unique brand in the leadership sphere. But this revelation didn't come easily. It was a journey marked by moments of intense reflection and, yes, a bare bit of trial and error. But it was through this process that I discovered that personal branding isn't about changing who we are to fit in with the loud. It's about embracing our authentic selves, our stories, and our unique approach to leadership. Let me share a story from my early coaching career that highlights this struggle and the breakthrough it led to. I was working with a client, let's just call her Anna, an incredibly talented, quiet leader who was at a crossroads. Anna believed that to ascend in her career, she had to adopt an extroverted facade, to network in ways that drained her, to always be on. Our work together, however, revealed something powerful. By aligning her personal branding with her core values and leveraging her introspective depth, Anna was able to connect with her audience, her people, more genuinely than ever before. Her story, much like my own, underscores a fundamental truth we'll explore today. Your quiet nature is not a barrier to creating a compelling personal brand. It's the foundation of it. In this episode, we're not just talking theories. We'll delve deep into actionable strategies that align with who you are as a quiet leader. We'll explore how to navigate the waters of personal branding without losing sight of your introverted essence. From leveraging the power of digital spaces to articulate your brand, to mastering the art of quiet networking that doesn't leave you feeling depleted. I'll walk you through steps that have not only transformed my own approach, but have also been a beacon for many of my clients. So whether you're stepping into a leadership role for the first time, or you're looking to reinvigorate your personal brand with authenticity, today's conversation is just for you. So let's embark on this journey together and transform the way we view personal branding as introverted leaders. Your voice, your story, has the power to inspire and to influence, and to be quietly influential. Reflecting on Anna's story and our own experiences, I've uncovered a profound truth about the nature of personal branding and leadership as a quiet leader. It's clear that the journey towards embracing our quieter selves in a realm that often celebrates the opposite is both challenging, but also deeply rewarding. This realization brings us to the crux of my exploration today: the nuanced challenges of visibility for introverted leaders. As we stand at this juncture, let's gently peel away the layers of our initial apprehensions about personal branding, guiding our focus instead towards a deeper understanding. It's time to confront the visibility conundrum that many quiet leaders, perhaps even you listening right now, navigate daily. This isn't just about being noticed in a crowded room or making our mark on social media platforms. It's about what visibility signifies for us, asserting our presence authentically and comfortably in spaces that might not always feel welcoming to our quiet nature. For many quiet leaders, the demand for more visibility is a nuanced challenge. It's not just the act of being seen, it's what visibility represents. The need to assert one's presence in ways that may feel inherently uncomfortable or inauthentic. Let's pause and consider why this feels so daunting. For starters, traditional views of leadership often equate visibility with extroversion. The open door policies, the ease of public speaking, the networking. It's a playbook written in a language that doesn't always translate to the strengths of an introverted or quiet leader. This demand for visibility can create an internal conflict. Many of you have shared that trying to amplify your visibility in traditional ways feels like wearing a mask. It's exhausting, isn't it? The constant energy it takes to project ourselves in ways that don't align with our natural tendencies can lead to burnout and disengagement. Moreover, there's the fear of visibility for the wrong reasons. The concern isn't just about being seen, but about being seen as someone you're not. It's the worry that in the effort to become visible, you might lose what makes your leadership genuinely impactful: your authenticity, your thoughtfulness, and your ability to lead from a place of quiet confidence. Another pain point is the risk of being misunderstood. In environments where the loudest voice in the room often gets the most attention, the quiet reflection and deep thinking characteristics of introverted leaders can be misinterpreted as disengagement or a lack of passion. This misunderstanding can lead to quiet leaders being overlooked for opportunities, not because of a lack of capability, but a perceived lack of visibility. Consider the story of Clara, another client who epitomizes these challenges. Clara was a talented strategist known for her innovative solutions. Yet, in meetings, she preferred to listen and observe, speaking up only when she felt she had something meaningful to add. Her manager, however, interpreted this as a lack of initiative. Clara found herself at a crossroads. How could she honor her introverted nature while meeting the expectations of her management? Stories like Clara's and the challenges I've highlighted lay bare the complex landscape quiet leaders navigate in the quest for visibility. But they also hint at untapped potential. What if, instead of viewing visibility as a hurdle, we could see it as an opportunity? An opportunity to redefine visibility on our terms, leveraging our unique strengths. So far, all that I've shared hopefully spotlights the intricate landscape we as quiet leaders navigate in our quest. Yet within these challenges lies that untapped potential. As we transition to some solutions, let's hold on to the thought that visibility, rather than being a barrier, can actually be a gateway to showcasing our unique strengths and leadership styles. The aim isn't to reinvent ourselves, but instead to find pathways that let our true selves shine brightly, ensuring we are seen, recognized, and valued not in spite of our quiet nature, but because of it. Remember this, it's not transforming into someone you're not. It's being valued for who you truly are. As we pivot towards solutions, it's essential to recognize that the journey of the quiet leader towards authentic visibility isn't about conforming to a louder world, but about reshaping that world to embrace our quiet strength. Our goal is to carve out a space where our leadership is not just seen, but deeply felt and valued. So let's explore how we can navigate this path, leveraging the innate qualities that make us uniquely influential. One of the most compelling tools at our disposal is our capacity for thoughtful communication. We may not always be the first to speak up in meetings or the most vocal on online platforms, but when we do communicate, it's with depth and insight. This can be a cornerstone of our personal branding strategy. Whether it's through detailed written reports that showcase our analytical abilities, engaging in meaningful one-on-one conversations that build deep connections, or crafting written articles or blog posts that offer nuanced perspectives, our communication can leave a lasting impact. Something to consider is creating a content calendar that aligns with your comfort level in areas of expertise. This doesn't mean you have to post daily. Rather, it's about consistency in sharing your insights in a way that feels authentic. Each piece of content is a thread in the tapestry of your personal brand, weaving together a picture of a leader who speaks with intention and depth. The digital age we're in offers unprecedented opportunities for quiet leaders to network on their own terms. Social media platforms, forums, and professional networks can be powerful tools for building connections without the draining effects of traditional networking events. The key is to approach these digital spaces strategically, focusing on quality interactions rather than sheer volume. So, engaging with content that resonates with your values and expertise, and not hesitating to share your own thoughts and responses. Remember, networking as a quiet leader isn't about being everywhere. It's about being where it matters and making genuine connections that enrich both or all parties. Visibility isn't solely about individual recognition. It's also about the impact we make through our leadership. So, initiating leadership projects or mentorship programs within your organization or industry can highlight your leadership style and values. Such initiatives offer a platform to demonstrate your foresight, your ability to innovate, and your commitment to nurturing talent, all reflective of your personal brand. So think about what you wish you had access to when you were starting in your field, or maybe a gap you see in your current organization. Can you initiate a program, a series of workshops, a newsletter that addresses this need? Not only does this type of activity increase your visibility, but it does so in a way that feels deeply authentic and aligned with your values and your expertise. Another essential part of navigating the visibility landscape is to have a toolkit at your disposal, a set of strategies and practices that align with your quiet nature. This might include templates for outreach emails that allow you to connect with new contacts in a thoughtful way, a schedule that balances visibility efforts with necessary downtime to recharge, or a list of questions that you can rely on to deepen conversations at networking events. And of course, at the heart of your personal brand is your story, the unique journey that has shaped you as a leader. Embracing and sharing this story can be a powerful tool for connecting with others on a genuine level. This doesn't mean you need to divulge every detail of your professional and personal life. Rather, it's about highlighting the experiences that illuminate your values, your approach to challenges, and the insights you've gained along the way. Your story not only makes your brand more relatable, but also more memorable. It transforms the narrative from one of a quiet leader seeking visibility to one of a leader whose quiet influence resonates deeply, creating a lasting impact. So, the path to visibility for quiet leaders is rich with opportunities for genuine connection, meaningful impact, and authentic self expression. By leveraging thoughtful communication, digital networking strategies, leadership initiatives, and a personalized visibility toolkit, along with the power of our own stories, we can navigate the landscape of personal branding with confidence and integrity. As we continue on this journey, remember that your quiet qualities are not just assets, but the very core of your unique brand of leadership. Let's embrace the quiet strength within us and redefine visibility on our own terms, crafting a personal brand that resonates with who we truly are and the quiet influence we wield. Coming up, I'll delve into some real life success stories of introverted leaders who have navigated their path to visibility, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth and impact. So stay with me as we continue to explore, learn, and grow together on this journey of becoming quietly influential. As we've explored the pathways to crafting a personal brand that honors our quiet nature, it's essential to ground these strategies in real-world successes of leaders who've walked this path. These stories not only serve as proof of concept, but also as beacons of inspiration, showing us the power of authentic visibility. So let's start with the story of Ethan, a software engineer turned tech startup CEO. Ethan's journey is a testament to the power of leveraging one's introverted strengths. Initially, he struggled with the expectation of being outspoken, charismatic leader commonly portrayed in the tech industry. Ethan found his stride when he began to focus on showcasing his work and his team's innovations through detailed blog posts and keynote speeches at industry conferences prepared months in advance. Ethan's approach allowed him to articulate his vision in a way that resonated deeply with his audience without compelling him to adopt a persona that felt foreign. His company's blog became a go-to resource, and his conference presentations, renowned for their depth and insight, positioned him as a thought leader. Ethan's story illustrates how focusing on substance over style can amplify an introverted leader's impact. Next, let's consider Maria, a marketing executive known for her incredible network. Maria's approach to networking diverged from the typical schmoozing at cocktail parties. Instead, she focused on one-on-one coffee meetings where she could engage in deep, meaningful conversations. Maria also initiated a virtual roundtable series for marketing professionals, creating a platform for shared learning and connection. This initiative not only increased her visibility within her industry, but also highlighted her strengths as a connector and a cultivator of collaborative spaces. Maria's success underscores the effectiveness of quiet networking, focusing on depth and authenticity rather than breadth. Jasmine's story showcases the power of digital platforms for quiet leaders. As a nonprofit director, Jasmine sought to raise awareness for her organization's mission without the constant public appearances that drained her. So she turned to social media, where she could craft thoughtful posts that shared her insights, celebrated her team's achievements, and highlighted stories from the community they served. Jasmine's strategic use of digital platforms allowed her to connect with a broader audience on her own terms, increasing her visibility and her organization's impact. Her experience highlights how quiet leaders can use digital spaces to communicate authentically and effectively, maximizing their influence without compromising their energy. So these stories illuminate the diverse ways introverted leaders can navigate their journey towards visibility. Each story is unique, yet all share a common thread: the recognition and embrace of their quiet qualities as strengths, not hindrances. As we've navigated through today's episode, we've explored not only the terrain of challenges that come with being an introverted leader seeking visibility, but also some key strategies that align with our inherent strengths. It's through understanding these challenges deeply that we've been able to sculpt strategies that feel authentic. Strategies that don't ask us to become someone we're not, but rather to lean into our quiet strengths with confidence. The journeys of Ethan, Maria, and Jasmine illustrate beautifully how these strategies we've discussed can transform challenges into triumphs. Ethan's story highlighted the power of leveraging thoughtful communication, showing that you don't need to be the loudest voice to be heard. Your insights and innovations can speak volumes. Maria's approach to networking, focusing on depth rather than breadth, demonstrates the potency of building meaningful connections. Meanwhile, Jasmine's embrace of digital platforms showcases how we can amplify our impact and connect with our audience on our own terms. As we reflect on these narratives and the strategies that propel these amazing leaders to success, it invites us to consider our own path. How can we apply these insights to our own journey towards authentic visibility and personal branding? So first, identify your strength. Start by identifying just one area where your quiet nature shines, be it deep listening, thoughtful communication, or the ability to forge deep connections. Next, set a small, achievable goal. Choose one platform or medium that aligns with this strength and set a small goal. If it's writing, consider drafting a blog post or LinkedIn article about a topic you're passionate about. If deep, meaningful conversations are your forte, plan to reach out for a one-on-one conversation with someone in your network each week. Finally, reflect and adjust. As you take these steps, just reflecting on the process and the response you receive can be incredibly beneficial. What feels right? What could be adjusted? Remember, this is a journey of discovering how best to share your unique voice and vision with the world. As we journey together today through these insights, it's clear that embarking on a path to visibility as a quiet leader is not just a step, but a leap towards embracing and showcasing your unique strengths. Now, I'd love to extend an invitation for you to engage further and take actionable steps towards amplifying your quiet influence. So first, share your journey. Reflect on your experiences and share how you've navigated the challenge of increasing your visibility and creating your personal brand while remaining true to your quiet nature. I invite you to connect with me through social media using the hashtag #QuietlyInfluential, or just leave a comment wherever you're tuning into this podcast. Your story has the power to inspire and encourage fellow quiet leaders on their paths. Next, I hope you'll download my Quiet Leaders Visibility Action Planner. This planner is designed to help you craft a personalized strategy for enhancing your visibility in authentic and impactful ways. It's a practical tool to guide you through setting achievable visibility goals that resonate with your introverted leadership style. So download it using the link in the show notes and begin mapping out your journey towards greater visibility and your personal brand today. And finally, explore my Quiet Leaders Success Kit. For anyone seeking a deeper dive into unlocking your unique potential as a quiet leader, this Success Kit is an indispensable resource. This comprehensive interactive guide is packed with valuable insights, strategies, and tools tailored specifically for quiet leaders like you. It addresses common challenges and offers solutions to help you thrive in leadership and personal branding. Access this wealth of resources on my website and begin your leadership journey and taking it to the next level. In the landscape of leadership, where the loud often overshadow the quiet, it's imperative to remember the profound impact of our introverted strengths. Your journey towards visibility doesn't require you to change who you are, but instead to embrace and amplify the qualities that make you an exceptional leader. As I conclude today's episode, I hope you'll carry with you the knowledge that your quiet strength is a beacon of influence. The strategies we've explored, coupled with the stories of those who've walked this path, illuminate the way forward. Remember, your voice, your story, has the inherent power to inspire, to lead, to influence from the quiet. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of personal branding for quiet leaders. Let's continue to challenge the narrative and showcase the quiet power that resonates within each of us. So until next time, embrace your quiet strength and let it shine.